I'm taking on the challenge of debunking some of the biggest myths about narcissism that you've probably heard before. Understanding narcissism is essential for better mental health awareness, and it's shocking how many misconceptions surround this personality disorder. By understanding the myths, we can better navigate relationships and improve our overall well-being. One of the most common myths about narcissism is that it's just a fancy word for being selfish or arrogant. But narcissistic personality disorder is a legitimate mental health condition characterized by a pervasive pattern of grandiosity, need for admiration, and a lack of empathy. It's not just about being full of yourself. It's a complex issue that affects millions of people worldwide. Another myth is that only celebrities or wealthy people can be narcissistic. While it's true that some famous people may exhibit narcissistic tendencies, narcissism can affect anyone regardless of their background or socioeconomic status. It's not about how much money you have or how many followers you have on social media. It's about how you interact with others and your deep-seated need for validation. You might have also heard that people with narcissistic personality disorder are always aggressive and confrontational. However, this isn't always the case. Many people with narcissism can be charming, charismatic, and even empathetic, at least superficially. They may use their charm to manipulate others into doing their bidding or to get attention. But beneath the surface, they struggle with deep-seated insecurity and emotional dysregulation. Lastly, some people believe that you can simply fix a narcissist by being nicer to them or giving them more attention. Unfortunately, this approach often backfires. People with narcissistic personality disorder need professional help, such as therapy and counseling, to work through their underlying issues and develop healthier coping mechanisms. The first myth we're going to bust is that people with narcissistic personality disorder are born that way and can't change. While research suggests that narcissism may have a genetic component, it's not solely determined by genetics. Environmental factors, such as upbringing and life experiences, can also play a role in the development of narcissistic tendencies. Furthermore, with the right treatment and support, people with narcissism can learn to manage their symptoms and develop more empathetic relationships with others. Another myth is that narcissists are always oblivious to their own flaws. In reality, many people with narcissistic personality disorder are highly aware of their flaws and shortcomings, but they've developed coping mechanisms to avoid dealing with them. They may become defensive or even aggressive when confronted with their flaws, but deep down, they know they have issues. A third myth is that all narcissists are extroverted and outgoing. While some people with narcissism may be the life of the party, others can be introverted and withdrawn. What unites them is their deep-seated need for admiration and validation, regardless of how they choose to express it. Finally, we have the myth that narcissists are never capable of empathy or compassion. While it's true that people with narcissistic personality disorder may struggle with empathy, they're not completely devoid of it.